G'day guys, welcome to Simply Fit and my video on the post-contest blues and the team moving forward. So just quickly, if any of you have competed before, you know what I'm talking about when you say the post-contest blues. So some people may get it, some people don't, but we all get it to varying degrees. So what I mean by blues is you've spent the last 20 weeks dieting and you're like an arrow pointed towards one goal. So all of your energy 24 hours a day has been for one day on the stage. So every meal, every training session, everything you do, you're in your head thinking this is going to lead to the one day and I'm going to have the best I can be on that stage. So it's fantastic. You're structured, you're very, very productive. When you're dieting, you can get I get a lot of things done because I'm just always on the go, and it's just my personality. I'm keeping moving all day. But you do the comp, and then as soon as the day's over and you've had your cheat meal at night, you get this massive release, and you're like, oh, what next? And that's when post-contest blues can start. You've had this goal, and now that goal's finished. Now what's next? And if you're not competing ever again, you're not structured and you're just going to fall to pieces. When you've got the freedom of eating whatever food you want, you're going to eat shit and you're going to put on a shit weight very quickly because your body's a sponge after comps. So you've got the rebound effect that you get, which is awesome. If you take advantage of it properly and eat the right foods, you can put on a lot of size very quickly, but good weight. If you don't and you eat shit, you're going to become a fat pig very, very quickly. No matter what your metabolism is doing before the comp, you're going to stuff it very quickly. So post-contest blues is just not having direction after the comp. So what I do with my team and everyone in the gym here is I am drilling into them as we're doing the comp, what we're doing afterwards. So as we're getting 5 or 6 weeks to the competition, we're talking about what we're doing afterwards. So I've already started everyone, me, Emily, Courtney, everyone's plan for moving forward what we're doing. So we're up in the calories. So my calories have gone up to around about 4,000 a day to start with. The girls are around about 2,000 for now. And our goal is to gradually increase that while monitoring body fat and letting body fat get to a level we're comfortable with. So I don't care about abs, like, to be honest. Abs look cool, but the saying goes, if your abs are showing, you're not growing. So abs are fine to have, but I go by the shape of what I look like. So as long as I've got a flat-ish stomach that's not too distended and I've got the lines, I'm going to continue to push the weight this time. I haven't eaten in a surplus for years. I've always been in a deficit the last couple of years, being fairly lean all the time, around 90 kilos. So my goal, 100 kilos with good condition, then I can diet for season B next year and have some decent size behind me. But it's all about structure. So you have your competition. That doesn't mean you finish your structure and you can eat whatever you want. So I'm allowing us 2 cheat meals a week, structured cheat meals, and that's going to be midweek and maybe the weekends. Eat whatever you want. There's your cheat meal. And then around that, we're having more calories of the same foods we have been eating. And if you have little things in between, like there's a piece of chocolate or, I don't know, someone's baked a cake, you want to have a little slice of cake, that's so be it. But that's part of the structure. If you just let your structure fall out the window, next minute, 2 weeks has gone by, you've put on 15 kilos of shit weight and you're not motivated to train, your metabolism's slowed down, you can't be bothered doing anything, and that's when these blues hit you. So you need to be aware that that's a very, very big, real thing that happens to people that compete. And as long as you can combat that and adjust for the off season, number one, the way you look on the comp is artificial. You don't look like that at all, ever. So you're only looking like that for 1 or 2 days maximum. Then your body slowly gets back to normal. You lose condition. It's just what it is. So you need to get your head around. You're not never ripped to shreds like that. That's your peak, and then we relax again. But you don't have to let yourself go completely either. So I keep doing cardio every day because I just like the getting up in the morning and jumping on the bike and playing the PlayStation or whatever and reading a book. And my foods are structured, so I'm having 4,000 calories of clean food each day, which keeps me fueled. I'm hungry all day still, don't get me wrong. It's not as if 4,000 is filling me up to the point where I'm not full, but right now 4,000 is good, and I'm going to keep bumping it up until I get to that point where I'm like, yeah, this food's getting uncomfortable. Same with the girls. So just, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. It's a very real thing, like I've explained, and it's not talked about in bodybuilding at all, really. So if you're currently dieting for a comp, just be aware after the comp day, you need to have a plan set in stone, and you don't go wandering around. Don't just think, oh, I'll just wing it as I go, because I guarantee you do the comp, you're going to go to McDonald's, you're going to go to Subway, you know, you're going to get some food and go, oh, I'll drive home, I'll get a pizza and this, and the next minute you're just having shit food and you're not hungry because your metabolism's stuffed, and then you can't eat the clean food in the quantities you're required. So just really be aware of that, and if you need any help with this stuff, give me a message, whether it be here or on social media. I've got a new social media page, Brennan Sim_coach, which I'll put up on the page too. And yeah, I just hope this has helped anyone out there that is dieting, and you know, you might not know about this possibility after the comps. So until next time, guys, keep flexing.